It's time. Simplex versus Vanquish. Hello, Aaron here on the beach. As you can see, it's a very windy day. Just coming out the back end of Storm Dennis. And it's time to do the comparison video between the Simplex Plus and the Vanquish 540. Now, I'm a fan of both of these machines. I've used both of these machines on the beach and they're very good. But what we're going to do today is we're going to do a few depth tests with a silver ring, a gold ring. We're going to do it on a pound coin as well, see how deep we can pick that up. We're also going to be checking out whether or not these two machines at depth can pick up an iron core coin, like a 2p. I know it's only a 2p, but for part of the test, we're going to be checking that out. Also, we're going to be checking out the noise on the machines, how noisy they are on the beach once they've been ground balanced. And also we're going to be covering areas of the beach here. We're going to do like a breadcrumb trail, mark out how many targets one machine picks up, cover the same area, the same breadcrumb trail with the other machine to see if it picks up the same targets, less or more. So first of all, let's get to the first test. Let's do some depth tests with these machines. So first of all, we're going to start off with a gold ring. It's a gold ring that I found on this beach not so long ago, actually. I'll throw a link up there if you want to watch the video. Found it with the Vanquish, and tones and numbers were 11, same as a 5p. It's a 9-carat gold ring. So let's start the depth at, let's say, 7 inches. 7 inches down, let's see what we can get. Let's pop that in there. There we go, 7 inches down. Cover that up. And let's give it a go. Okay, so now we'll go with the Vanquish. Let's turn it on. Let it do its ground balance. Noise cancellation. Okay, and we're going to do this in jewelry mode. Relic mode is for the best depth, and coin mode is for the faster recovery speed. So we'll go in between the two and we'll go on jewelry mode. We're also going to leave the notches, the discrimination out for the iron, because that's how it's set up also on the Simplex in beach mode. So here we go then. Sensitivity is all the way up. Let's give it a crack. Let's just move that out of the way. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Picking that up loud and clear. And now we'll use the Simplex. Again, we're doing it in beach mode because we're on the beach. The discrimination is notched out at the bottom. We've got on full sensitivity. We've got full volume, we've got full iron discrimination, or full iron volume, sorry. And let's have a look. We are 09.0 on the ground balance. So, let's see if we get it. Yep. Yep. Picking it up, you would dig that, you would definitely dig that. So far both got them. Let's go the next depth down. So that was at 7 inches. Let's knock it down to, let's say 9, see if we can get it at 9. There we go. So the ring is flat in the hole at 9 inches. Let's give it a go. Right, for this one then, we're going to do it in the best setting possible for this depth. So, relic mode is the deepest on the Vanquish, so we're going to go on relic mode. Sensitivity is all the way up. We've still got it notched as it is on the settings itself. You can just see that there, look. So let's give this a go. 9 inches, 9 carat gold ring. Bit bitty, but it's there. Yep, it's getting it. 9 inches. Right then, simplex, beach mode, full sensitivity. Let's give it a crack. Yep, no problem with that. 9 inch, 9 carat gold ring. Not an issue there at all. Both passing with flying colours so far. Right, let's get it deeper. Let's see how deep we can get it before we lose it. Right, there it is, bottom of the hole. And we are now a foot down. 1 foot down, 12 inches down. Let's see how we get on. Okay, 1 foot down, 12 inches, 9 carat gold ring. Here we go. Getting it. No problem. Vanquish getting it. Okay, now we've got the simplex. Again, getting it. Nine carat gold ring, 12 inches down. Can raise it off a little bit as well. So there we go. Both of them can get a 9 carat gold ring, 12 inches down. That's pretty impressive. Right, next one, we're going to use a silver ring again. It's a 925. It's something that I found on this beach. What was that with? That was with the Kruzer. That I found that. So we'll pop that in there, right at the very bottom. But this time let's have it on its edge. Just see it there. And again, yep, that's going to be a foot down. So we'll fill that in. And we'll test them out. So first up, Vanquish. 1 foot down, silver ring. Now bear in mind this is a silver ring on its edge. It's getting it. Yeah, it's getting it. It's not a pronounced. It's not a good solid hit, but it's getting it. It's getting it. Right, simplex, beach mode. getting it. It's getting it. So they're both getting it at a foot down, but they're both struggling. So let's dig it up, lie it flat, and see if that makes any difference. There we go then, 1 foot down, lying flat. As you can see, let's bury it, give it a go. First up, we'll go with the Simplex, beach mode, full sensitivity. Getting numbers of 69, 77. So it's picking it up, but I think we're at its limit there. I think we're at its limit. But it's getting it. So silver ring, line flat, 1 foot down in the wet sand. Let's try the Vanquish in relic mode. Yeah, it's getting it. But I think we're just getting to its limit. Yeah, it's getting it. Okay, next test. Gonna bury a £1 coin. Stick it down here. Let's see how far down we can get that. Let's have a look. What's that down there? That's 10, 11 inches. We'll see if either machine can get that. Shouldn't have any trouble with it, but let's find out. First up, we got the Vanquish £1 coin down there. Look at, what was that? 10, 11 inches. Yep, no trouble there. Dig that all day long. And Simplex, beach mode. No issue there. Getting that. Good strong signal. Yep. No problem. £1 coin. 11 inches down. Lovely. Now, you don't really want to find a lot of these, to be honest. I find a hell of a lot and I'm sick of it. But because it's got an iron core, I want to see how the machines react to the modern day coinage at depth, because they both, in the modes that I'm in, discriminate iron automatically. That's how it's set up. Okay, so there we go. We got that coin, 2 pence there, and that again is 11 inches down. So I'm going to bury that and we'll see what happens. We'll see if the machines in their current setup, the way they've got their discrimination set up in their modes, let's see if they pick up this coin or if they completely ignore it. Let's find out. So here we go then. We'll go with the Simplex first, and as you can see, it's in beach mode. It's got the first few notches out for discrimination. And this coin is, like I said, a modern day coin, iron core. It will stick to a magnet, that's how I know. Yep. And it's picking it up. Now, on the Simplex, because it's so deep down, you can see on the depth there, it's giving you a quiet tone. It's not as loud, not as in your face. It's letting you know it's there, but it's right down. So you can tell that it's deep without really having to look at that. You can hear that it's deep. It's right in the back of the box, but it's there and it's picking it up. It's not discriminating it out. Yeah, and that's probably why I've dug so many of these. But yeah, Simplex picking up that 2p at 11 inches, no trouble. Right, let's go with the Simplex in relic mode, and as you can see, same settings, discriminated out there at the bottom, the iron. Picking it up. It's not keen on it, but it's picking it up. Would you dig it? Right, let's put the iron in just for a second there. And there we go. So we just put the iron in, as you can see. And now you've got the iron tone coming through. Yeah. So, would you dig that? I know that I haven't in the past. I know I've walked away from tones like that using the Vanquish here on the beach. The minute I hear that iron, I walk away. Just think of all the 2Ps I've missed out on. Okay, so let's bring up the nail icon on the Vanquish there, as you can see, and that lowers the iron bias. So you've still got all the iron in, but because there's such a small amount of iron in that coin, it's picking out the coin as a nice tone rather than the iron tone. If we take that back off, yeah, that's when the iron comes through. So if we take that back off altogether, yeah, quite a bitty signal, and it barely wants to read it at all. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. So with the discrimination, don't really want to know. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll do the breadcrumb trail. I will walk across to there, and I should drag my sand scoop behind me and make a mark in the sand every time one of the machines picks something up. Then I shall do the same with the other machine, see if it picks up the same signal or if it picks up anything different or anything less. Let's give it a run. First of all, we'll take out the Vanquish. So that's 5 signals with the Vanquish going across there. Now let's do it same again. We'll do it with the Simplex, and we'll see what the Simplex picks up this time. There's something there the Vanquish didn't get. There's something here that it did. Yep. So near it. Yeah, same kind of area. So on that, the Simplex grabbed a couple of signals that the Vanquish didn't, but then it missed a couple that the Vanquish found. But then again, I can't be sure if they were just chatty signals, because I don't know if the Vanquish does do a bit of chatter or not. I mean, it certainly has chattered a little bit on the beach when I've used it before, and I know the Simplex does have a little bit of chatter here and there. But as for the good, strong, decent tones that are definitely worth digging, yeah, they both pretty much hit the same thing. One skipped over some of the chatty signals that the other found. So yeah, the good signals they both definitely picked up. So this is one of the signals that both machines agreed on as being a decent enough target, more than just chitter chatter. But looking at those numbers, I'm not sure it's going to be anything good. So let's dig it, shall we? While we're here, it'd be silly to leave it behind, wouldn't it? Would have helped if I'd have brought my pinpointer with me, really, wouldn't it? There we go. Yep, told you it'd be rubbish. Like beaver tail. Simplex Plus and Vanquish. What can I say about both of these machines? On the tests that we did, alright, they're not very overly scientific and they were just a couple of throwaway tests. But they both hit the gold ring at a foot down. They both hit a silver ring at a foot down on its edge, lying flat. They both hit a pound coin down at 11 inches and a 2 pence down at 11 inches, although the Vanquish didn't favour it very much. I know that machine favours 5p's more, but they both pretty much kept neck and neck. We did the breadcrumb trail across the sand there, and they both picked up signals that were worth digging, but then at the same time they both picked up signals that were iffy, scratchy, you know, a little bit of beach chatter. They both did it. The Vanquish has beach chatter also, you know, as well as the Simplex. They both do it, and yeah, what can I say? They both performed really well today. It's hard to tell them apart or choose between the two. They both flattened down to a very small size for transportation. One has a built-in battery, a LiPo battery. Now you can charge a LiPo battery between 300 and 500 times if you look after your battery. It should last you a good few years. It can also run off a battery pack. The MINELAB Vanquish runs off 4 AA's, so you can change them whenever. It does come with rechargeable batteries and a charger and a pair of wired headphones in the premium pack. The Simplex in the standard pack just comes with the dongle so that you can plug in wired headphones. Now the reason I've got to wrap this up is because the rain is coming shortly and the Vanquish is not waterproof. That is what lets that machine down. Simplex is waterproof. It's a good all-rounder, brilliant starter machine, built-in battery that lasts actually quite a long time. You can get a lot out of the Simplex. It's got the backlight. The Vanquish has got a backlight, 1 setting, on and off. Simplex 4 settings, and also auto settings, so it comes on whenever you hit a target. You've got that as well. It's also got the LED for the early morning starts, like when I'm down here at the beach at 5 o'clock in the morning and it's dark. You've got a little torch on the Simplex. Vanquish doesn't. There is a price difference also between the two machines. I'll put that up on the screen so that I know I've got the right price at the right time of me making this video. So for the premium pack and the Simplex pack without the wireless headphones, they are both wireless. They both use wireless headphones. You can also use wired headphones with them as well, but you need the dongle for the Simplex. You can only use NOKTA Makro headphones on the Simplex. You can use any wireless headphones on the Vanquish, but Don't go to Asda or Walmart like I did and get cheap ones, because it just simply won't work. The lag is unbearable, an absolute nightmare. So make sure you get the aptX low latency headphones for when you're using them on the Vanquish. They're both very lightweight, they're both very good. Like I say, the only thing that sets the Simplex apart from the Vanquish is that the Simplex is fully waterproof down to 3 meters. The Vanquish isn't. Unfortunately, it just comes with a little rain cover, and it's okay in a shower, but if it really was hammering it down, I would be worried. Also, there is another little thing about the Vanquish that I'm not keen on. It's a tiny little thing, and it's really more to do with the build quality. It's the screen. As you can see, it's got this flexible cover over the top of it. Now, obviously that stops you hitting the screen underneath, but yeah, I'm not keen on that. I'm really not keen on that. I think I would have preferred if this had been more sturdy, more robust, maybe. I don't know. I know I'm being nitpicky, but that's just me. Like I say, both very lightweight, both brilliant machines, and both very collapsible. Excellent for transporting around. So what would you choose? Going on the tests we've done today, the results that you've seen today, which machine would you choose? Would you use the Simplex because you're going to use it for river detecting? Or you're going to get in the sea? Or you live somewhere where it's very wet quite a lot of the time, like the UK? Or you're going to go for the Vanquish? Great machine. Great depth. Lovely tones. Again, very easy to store, collapsible, well built, but at the same time does look a little bit like a Garrett. We can't hide that fact. But which would you go for? It's totally up to you. You've seen what we've done today. I've tried to keep it unbiased. I've tried to keep it as straightforward as I can, give them both the best chance that I can here on the beach. So that's up to you. If you want to get either of these machines, there is a link down below. Just go there, have a look, see what they've got in stock. If you're heading out, good luck, happy hunting, and I shall see you again soon. If you do want to check out any of my other videos, check out the playlist there. We've got a Simplex playlist at the top, we've got a Vanquish playlist, we've also got a Kruzer playlist, and an Ace 250 playlist for those of you Garrett fans. Yeah, check them out, maybe even subscribe. Cheers, ta-ra.